Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Carson.
And today we're watching Clannad episode 16?
17.
17. What happened last time?
Last time was the basketball game. We had a sort of like, let's get out our thoughts about the show. We're really not liking where it is right now. We wanted to get better because of the things we remembered about it, and last episode was just the peak of that, of like, this is pretty bad at this point. Like, yeah, we're just gonna keep like doing nothing and messing around and not really going anywhere. So we were having troubles with it. I hope that was like the lowest point, and then we're gonna shoot back up with this last arc, and whether it starts this episode or next episode, I don't know. Yeah, I hope that it starts this episode. I hope it starts as soon as possible so that we can get back to actual character stuff, actual developing people, actual stakes on some level, some sort of conflict resolution or taking steps in that direction, rather than just like establishing a conflict, taking no steps to resolve it that make like any sort of sense, and then like nothing happening and not moving kind of anywhere. That's been our problem, and I'm ready to see what happens this episode. Hopefully it moves in that direction. Yeah,
if you end up liking this video, please make sure to like it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe check out our Patreon to get ahead. Let's go.
Literally exactly what we said from the beginning. You're gonna like join the clubs or ask him to... Yeah, they're just gonna ask him to do both. That's the solution. It's so silly. It didn't work.
Not allowed to advise two things.
So they're gonna have to join the clubs. I think you're right. I'm just getting all stressed out. Do you think they're gonna go into the twins this next arc?
I don't know, because they've been kind of setting up for like this. It like seems like maybe they're going to like combine everything into like the student council elections. Maybe our like kind of friend is gonna get in. Maybe that will like resolve multiple problems. Maybe we'll also just get more of the twins at the same time. Like,
yeah, there's still stuff in this intro that we haven't seen. The Fuko stuff is we've seen all of it. But with Kyo, I think there's missing scenes. We haven't seen that scene with baseball with fucking Akio. And we haven't seen the wheelchair thing with Tomoyo.
Oh yeah.
Oh right, because she took a big interest in him being late. She's in his house?
Did I surprise you? What?
Who let you in? My drunk dad. Oh, okay. He's got a shitload of books on that wireframe shelf. I want to see more of that. I want to see his dad. I want to see his steps taken for that. That's something I'm really invested in. What is he doing?
He's like twerking.
Oh no. Don't. Get out of my room! Did Miss Sai put you up to this? Oh god.
Oh, it looks so nice.
Whoa!
See, why didn't they have the wedding out here? Yet again.
So they had it in the stinky biology room. Botan?
Also, it looks so good. I'm so hungry now. Just trying so hard to set it up. Not subtly at all.
Yeah, I will. Trying to set them up. She's trying so hard to set her sister up. I bet she likes him too, though.
I think so.
Yeah. Why are they holding this shot? Is he gonna come out like, what are you guys talking about?
Or is he gonna? Oh my god, he's trying to come along. I don't go home until like 10 p.m. minimum.
Whoa, where are you?
He like hire some people to beat her up or some
the good shit. Oh yeah, because she beat up all the bad kids. She beat up all the bad kids in town. It was another life.
Oh, he's trying to show. You know, she doesn't feel good. Snack shop.
Snack shop? I want to go to
like a
snack
place
shop.
I want to go.
Very perceptive, aren't you? You like how those Japanese streets are so tight, they have those mirrors up on the poles so you can see around the corners? I wonder if like her sister or something is like...
Oh, he went there after all.
Is in the wheelchair. I really hope if that's the case.
Or if she like beat someone up and put them in a wheelchair or something.
Oh, maybe that's why. But, yeah.
I was realizing why it was even more terrifying for Sunohara because he wakes up to this girl that's beat the shit out of him like many times just in his room.
He'll never be a leading man. Hentai. Is he a pervert?
Oh, so cute. I wonder if it's gonna be good or bad. Oh.
It's bad.
Bad.
Poison. How could you fuck up, like, it's just egg, isn't it?
Yeah, she put a lot of salt or something.
Botan's still, like, past his exes.
The real tragedy of this show would be if something happened to Botan.
Aww.
Impressive.
What does it mean? It worked?
It's
gonna work. How do you break the spell? Kappa? Kappa 1, 2, 3? Yeah, no shit. They'd only put fucking posters up for your new club. Yeah, I think you're right. We're gonna get Tomio in office.
Yeah.
Who's the guy with the glasses?
Like how she looks so, like, intense about it.
Tough on crime. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Locked in the gym equipment room. Classic move. Who's gonna lock them in, though? Is it gonna be Sunohara? Oh, the door's open. What an airhead. Like, how dumb do you have to be to think, like, oh, it's probably open because someone forgot, not because someone's fucking in there right now. Oh my god, here we go. Yeah, she definitely likes him too. Do you want this? Like, she clearly does, I think.
Relax, okay? A spell? What the fuck?
So you did plan this? You resorted to black magic? No, you're just the first one that came to mind because you're so abrasive.
No, you were actually the second one that came to mind because my first choice wasn't here. Ha!
That's not quite it. I reconsidered immediately after thinking of you because I thought you would beat the shit out of me. I love they're keeping the stressful drums.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna kill himself.
He's doing the reversing the thing.
Wow, she's like down.
Stop!
Flexing like a Dragon Ball Z character.
No!
It's gonna be Ryo. Oh no. Incho. That was a close save.
That was Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. No way!
She's not gonna
What
do
is she gonna do? She's
anything.
gonna pelt them shuriken jutsu with the starfish. Come on, Fuko! Legendary starfish heat. Are they gonna be distracted by your cuteness and actually go do it? Someone with my autograph! I want a Starfish of Fuko's autograph. Stop.
They won't. They won't.
Hello, she still has the birthday party hat. It's
like
really
it.
cute. Did that resolve it?
I think they're still there.
Is he gonna step in and fight them? The other guys are sitting there like, are we gonna argue about nothing all day, or are we gonna beat the shit out of this girl? You got a badminton racket.
Yeah, also, like, what, like, with such useless, oh my god!
Please don't fight them. I hope she doesn't. Oh no. I couldn't tell you apart. He's fighting too?
No, she's just attacking him.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Just say they were beating the shit out of this guy?
Yeah.
And she had nothing to do with it? Yeah.
Nice,
Take the blame, please. Oh no.
Sucks.
Hopefully it's just suspension.
But technically it's kind of worth it if...
It's definitely worth it if they can get the
Drama
club up and running.
But it
Tommy
also
is in
sucks
office.
because I don't know, like, how seriously suspension would be taken by, like, colleges.
Oh, huge.
Yeah.
Huge, yeah. Like, it would, yeah, that would be huge.
Blamed
It's
it
really
on
difficult to
Tsunohara,
come back
he
from that in, like,
probably-
late high school. You can get away with it probably in, like, elementary, maybe middle school, but high school, I think they take it super serious if you're, because they treat you basically like an adult when you're in high school, so you're, like, if you're fighting people, then it's like, oh, well, what?
It's so, like, silly that when I just, like, this specific situation, literally a bunch of dudes showed up at your school to fight you, and then you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Silly, but whatever.
Yeah, Japan has like a no tolerance policy for shit. Like as far as your reputation goes, like from what I know, from what I understand, like whether it's the cops or school or whatever, it's like if you're involved basically at all, then you're at fault, essentially.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, it's kind of dumb.
This was actually a good episode.
This was a good
I
episode.
enjoyed this episode. See, I feel like this episode is very different from the last two.
Hugely
in that
different.
we weren't like in a crazy plot. Like there was moments of just like hanging out, but I enjoyed spending time with the characters, and I felt like the moments that we had with them were actually valuable, and I like got something out. I got enjoyment out of like, oh, Tomio shows up and wakes them up in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just a silly thing that like keeps happening, but it's fun because I like her and I like the guys, and they're having it's like a funny moment, and then like all the stuff with like the sisters, and they're, you know, hanging out, and like they're like on these like lunch dates trying like
There's
kind of
a
it's
lot
kind
of
of
good
like
dynamics.
silly stuff, but it's like you get to see the characters interacting in a way that is interesting to watch.
And there's stakes to the relationships. Removing Nagisa, I think, was a good move because it really allowed, like, it presented an opportunity for other characters that they all took advantage of.
Yeah.
And that, like, allowed everything to kind of develop in a different direction rather than them all doing nothing because Okazaki and Nagisa are already a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, which is what I was talking about last time, is that, like, I felt like the other girls are, like, interested in him, but, like, not really, like, making a move in any way.
And I know it's not in the end going to be a thing.
But it creates an interesting relationship and allows us to, like, get more in their heads, what they're thinking.
Yeah. And get to know their characters a lot
Yeah.
more.
Like, two sisters, they both like the same dude, but the more outgoing one, it's like a Hamilton moment
It's a
of,
Rem
like,
and Rom
of,
situation.
like, oh, I'm like the outgoing sister, and my shy sister will never speak up and say that she wants the guy.
Right.
And I could just take him if I wanted, but I won't because she'll be sad. It's like that kind of thing.
Yes.
And it explores a dynamic between them, like, as sisters, as well as, like, them
on
like,
their own.
And, like, yeah. And we get more into Nagisa and how she's, like, you know, sickly. We also, like, got talking again about his dad.
Yeah.
Which is something
A step in the right direction
yeah.
for sure, because that's something that I've been interested in and wanted to see more of. That
yeah, because we never really discussed, like, it's always like, oh, it's like the girl of the arc that we're focusing in on, and not the main character's actual problems in their like life, aside from all these other things. So I do like that we like touch back in on that
big time.
Yeah.
Really, I like this a lot more.
The spell is so
spell.
stupid, but pretty funny.
That whole scene was kind of funny, but like, whatever. I usually don't like stuff like that, but it was pretty funny, so.
I think what made it really funny was the music choice.
Yeah.
Of that it was almost like a fight. Like.
And even when, like, the conversation was in a lull and, like, calming down,
still, like,
it was still crazy for the entire scene.
That's what I liked about it. They kept that music so it didn't seem like they were like, ooh, something's gonna happen. Like, they kept the crazy music so that it's like, nothing's gonna happen. It's all a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
And it, like, really, like, hypes up the comedy aspect of it rather than like a, ooh, will they, won't they, thing. So, yeah.
Good stuff.
This was just a fun episode, I think. Yeah. Anything else?
Nope.
That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're still here, please like the video, please subscribe. Maybe check out our Patreon if you want to get a week ahead on all of our shows over there, so go check that out. We also have Uncuts. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.